different. And in general, I move very slow with men. I do. Like, I move pretty slow. So I appreciate.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Little Black Buck. You know what time it is. Told you guys about Married at First Sight sneak peek we saw with Miles and also Karen. Guys, I really do believe that Karen is... I just don't think she finds her brother attractive. I'm going to be very honest. I think that's it. The girl don't find Miles attractive. It's that simple. No long thing. Not make it very long. She don't find him attractive. Yeah? Do-do-dun. Skudoo woof! You understand? Let's get into the video. You know what it is. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell button for a notification of the uploads. And for those of you returnees, well, you already know what it is, baby. You already know it's Mineral Gang. You know what I'm saying? Mineral Gang. Let's get into the video. Let's not waste much time. Alright, cool. So we got to see a video, a sneak peek between Miles and Karen, and you see them just in a room, chilling. I haven't yet watched the whole video, by the way, so my viewpoint will change probably when I do the whole video. And you see them chilling in a room, and what Karen is saying to Miles, I hear her, I just hear something different.
I'm not the person that's gonna like walk in the room and be like, damn boy, like you look good today.
Now, I agree. Some of us take it slow in relationships and therefore we don't want to rush into something. I agree. But my truth of the matter is that it's not just slow in terms of kissing and da-da-da. The girl actually said, I'm not one of those people that come out and go, you know, you're very looking good today, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, hold on a minute. So you're telling me if a guy was good looking to you, yeah? And you were attracted. There's a difference here. Good looking and attracted and in a blood clot relationship, sorry. And in a relationship as well. Are you telling me that your first instinct wouldn't be to say, listen, you look good? You look good.
It is. And I'm very different. And in general, I move very slow with men. I do. Like, I move pretty slow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even just you look good. It's just, all the guys said was, listen, I'm a words of affirmation kind of person. Just big me up a little bit. Encourage me. Right? And I get it. She said, obviously, you know, she's slow in the relationship, so she doesn't usually do that, right? I'm not the type to come into a room and say, damn, you look good. Listen, I don't think everyone's the type like that, because that's words of affirmation, da-da-da. But when someone looks good, okay, they look good. You naturally, it does come, oh, you're looking nice, or you look buff, or you look beautiful. Like, when people have trouble being able to express it, and I'm not talking about every single day, because, you know, words of affirmation is something that is done even when the person doesn't feel like it, because they're natural behavior. We're talking about just seeing the brother looking good and you going, oh, you look good, right? We ain't heard that yet, baby. You understand? We ain't heard that yet, baby. Okay, that's not words of affirmation. That's just a simple acknowledgement of you look good. Do you understand? Yeah? And not only that, why don't you do that? You see, it's not good enough to say you move slowly. Because it's not because you're slow that you don't do that. You said you don't do that. Why don't
you can understand where I'm coming from and how it is. It's harder for me. It's harder for me. It's harder for me.
Because we're not hearing the reason why. It sounds like you're anti it. You understand? Like, if I say, okay, look, all right, yeah, I'm not really, like, for instance, I'm not a gifts person, yeah. I don't usually buy gifts. Like, I'm really kind of slow on that because, you know, like, but I never really had gifts in my youth. Like, I don't really understand it. I'm not very good at buying presents. But my next thing will be like, can you help me in that area? Because I'm not very good at it. Person might say, look, I like gifts. Can you surprise me? I'll be like, okay, cool. All right, I'm going to have to try this. But can you help me get an idea? Like, do you know what I mean? That shows that person is trying to make it work. You understand? As of yet, I'm yet to hear Karen's reasoning as for not only that she doesn't say you look good. She doesn't want to kiss him. We've seen little hand to hand, you know, they put their hands together, blah, blah. But we've not really seen much intimacy in regards to their relationship. Okay, now I said from the last video that we did that, yeah, okay, cool. The girl obviously, you know, is very much focused on, you know, the fact that she had pain from her last relationship. But obviously in this particular video, we obviously know that information. But it's just like, again, like, you haven't explained why you don't do something. So at the moment, it's hard for the brother to understand where you're coming from, right? And it goes, in general, I move very slow with men. And I'm like, when I hear that, I'm like, I don't know if I believe that.
Like I move pretty slow. So I appreciate you being patient and understanding, and I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from. And
Like people move slow. Listen. People move slow, okay? But they don't get the luxury of being together for 24/7 for the last 2-3 weeks. They don't get that luxury, okay? So moving slow is out the window, because moving slow is when I don't see you, okay, every day, and you know what? We've seen each other for the last 2 weeks, but I don't see you every day. I don't see you for 8 hours on end. I go to work. I have friends. Da da da. So in that case, I don't get to know you as quickly. But you are spending 2 to 3 weeks with this individual person. Where is the slowness still? Where is the slowness still? You're not 2-3 weeks into a relationship. You're 8 weeks in. You're maybe like 2-4 months. You're practically 3 or 4 months ahead of time, because you spent that much time with somebody. The equivalent would be 3 or 4 months. Do you get me? And again, it's just, you know, you see the difference between Karen and Armani. Armani wants to take it slow. She doesn't want to commit and go into something that will make her be hurt again. But look at her behavior in comparison to Karen. She's admittedly, openly, she's attracted to Woody. Armani's admitted that, listen, you know, I really want to go down this lane, but I can't, because, you know what, I'm not ready yet. Right? Karen hasn't said, you know what, I really want to go down this lane and kiss you, da 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 da, because, you know, but right now I'm just moving slow, because she hasn't said those words. Has anybody heard those words? That should let you know that it's not about the slow, it is about the attraction.
I have not had a kiss yet, but honestly, I think I would be open to it.
Well, just not there. And what I think Karen is doing is she can see the great qualities of Miles, and women are different from men. Where I only say we're very visual, I would say that men take into account women's beauty into account when they're dealing with relationships much more than women do. I'm not saying women don't consider looks. I'm saying that men take into looks into account. Reason being is because most times we don't get hurt, so we don't have to refine our filters like women do. Because when women start out, they go out for the most good looking, most attractive, most richest they can get. As they get hurt along the way, as they get realistic in relationships, they start to realize, okay, that don't make great relationship. So they begin to change. Because men don't get hurt, they don't compromise, okay, in what they want in terms of physicality. Yeah? So what's happened to Karen is that she's trying to see her attraction level grow. So what she's trying to do now is grow her attraction. So that's why she's saying, be patient with me. That's why she's not out. She's not out, because she's trying to grow the attraction, so she'll get there eventually. Do you see? Yeah? That's why the kissing can't come, but it will come.
I would be open to it. I just feel weird initiating it, and I think with him being so like,
you know, she said obviously now that she's open to kissing, but it's weird to initiate it. Well, if it's weird to initiate it, give the brother a signal. Let him know that it's time to make a move. Alright? You know, because later on she goes and says, oh, you know, if you make a move, I'm not going to call the police. Like, you know, I'm not going to call the police or anything like that. And he's like, are you sure? Because I wouldn't even know. Because you haven't given him a signal. The way you make jokes after, you know, he says something like, last episode when he was talking about, it was last week's episode where he talked about, I'm not going to wait forever for this particular thing. And she made a joke about it. And it's like you make that joke to be defensive, but when it's received, it's like, okay, she's not on it then. Do you get me? So right now, you're not looking like you're really on the things. You know what I'm saying? You have to look like you're on the things. And then she said something which really made me open my eyes. She said, she's open to a kiss, etc., etc. But it's more difficult or more hard, she says, with him being so respectful and saying, are you okay? And when I said that, I said, oh, this is back to the whole alpha male situation with Miles and Karen.
Creating it, and I think with him being so like respectful and are you okay with this? Are you comfortable? It's just not happening.
That the male that she wanted was a masculine male to make her feel attracted and to make her surrender. At the moment, she can't surrender because she doesn't feel the male energy enough to surrender. And so that immediate attraction isn't there. That immediate, you know, you make me feel, you know what I'm saying? That ain't there, bruh. Yeah, none of that stuff ain't there. Okay, so when she said that, oh, you know, when he keeps saying, "Are you okay?" Da da da. What she was saying was that, what I think she's really saying, I'm hearing, is that she's not getting the command eject. She's not getting that abrasiveness. She's not getting that leadership that she wants, right? That will make her surrender and say, actually, you know what? Okay, maybe I would take it slow, but you making me hot. You making me want to kiss you. You making me want you. You understand? She's not getting that energy. And when I heard that comment, I was like, oh, that shows again the fact that she wanted that person. Look, she's okay with him being patient, yeah? But there's an energy that he's not carrying that makes her, You know what I'm saying? Like, girls, you know, innit? You know. Like, you tell a man, listen, I'm not going to have sex. In your head, you've told yourself, I'm not having sex, early, I want to make him wait. But then when he's got the energy, when he's carrying the loaded weapons, blood, when man's coming in with the whole vibe and the flow, when man's coming correct, yeah, what's happening to you? You're giving it up. I'm not talking about sex even. I'm just talking about the fact you give up your ideas and suddenly your emotions begin to flow. Why? Because you are attracted and the person's giving you a vibe and an energy that you want to be acquainted with. Do you get it? Karen is not in that place. What she said is, he's not got that vibe. I was going to sing R. Kelly, but he's banned. And so then she goes on to say, obviously, she says she's not going to call the police because of the kisses, etc., etc. But again, he doesn't know that. You know, and the fact that he makes a comment that I wouldn't know that lets us know that he doesn't even know where he stands with this girl in terms of affection. That's why he mentioned in the last episode. And then she goes on to say, obviously, she said she wouldn't call the cops because we're married.
You've already proved to me, like, you're respectful. I'm not going to be like, oh, crap, Miles kissed me. Let me call the police. Like,
you know, I don't know.
What does that even mean? What, wait, hold on a minute. You've given me no signal that, you know, we can move on that direction. But because we're married, of course I wouldn't call the police if you tried to make a move. Which then told me everything to know.
I don't own it, but I just like my little bubble, and I don't want to.
It's two ways. She wants the man to be masculine and make moves.
We got to move into my
he
house.
too is being respectful, and she wants the respectfulness. Wow. But there should be a level of ginger in your step, right? Because the fact is, she's saying, listen, why would I call the police? We're married. Basically, what she's saying is this: you should have. I need you to make a move. I'm not saying like a move, but I need to have that energy that you carry. That when you make a move, like, yo, I'm ready to go too. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not carrying that energy for me. You're a bit too respectful. And it makes me respectful. And it makes me slow down. And it makes me not want to step forward quickly. Because you're not stepping forward quickly. You understand? Like, you're too soft for me. And I'm not sure how it's going to work in a long-term relationship. You get me? I'm telling you, like, yo, my girl wants Myron to make some moves. I just think that she's trying to grow the attraction. I don't think she's attracted. I think she's trying to grow the attraction. And that's simply it. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of all the uploads, and we appreciate you. Stay locked, stay loaded. More love.